video is going through the ball slam. Can also be done with a sand bell. You just want to make sure you have a solid object that's not going to bounce when you throw it hard at the floor, so it does not come back up and hit your face. You do not want one of the hard medicine balls that bounce. You want one of these sand-filled type of balls that state that they don't have any sort of bounce when you throw them. Wonderful metabolic exercise, so very much going to get the heart rate up, but still having a strength component to it. As with any exercise, making sure you have the technique down, and then as you become more proficient, working on speed to get the heart rate up more. So with the ball slam, interesting side note, when I do this exercise, I get notably sore through my inner thighs almost every time. So certainly not the exercise somebody would expect me to say is a great one for targeting the inner thighs, but every time, because I'm squatting so deep, stance is a little wide, and I'm working hard. I'm working at a quick tempo every time inner thighs are sore later, so kind of a neat bonus, I think. Again, kind of a wide stance, a little bit like a kettlebell deadlift stance. When you squat down to grab the ball, as you get tired, you're going to want to just bend over and you're going to forget what your posture is like. So really want you to train yourself to squat down, chest is up, so really good deep squat position when you come up with that ball, as opposed to just bending over and eventually, your low back is just going to fatigue. It's not going to be happy with you. So always, if you slow this down and think about it, it's a deep squat, abs are engaged as you bring that weight up, and then as you go down, you're throwing it. So throwing as you squat, going down to chase that ball, to catch it. Okay, coming up all the way, abs are engaged. Okay, so nice deep squat. So being aware of all of those pieces of technique, and then just taking the tempo up. Again, just those few, already has my heart rate up. I typically encourage people with the ball slams to focus less on heavy weight and more on the speed, the tempo of how fast you're picking it up and throwing it, so how fast you can complete each repetition with good form. Certainly increasing the weight will add to that challenge, but I want you to think of this more metabolically, so lighter weight, faster movement with good technique. So again, starting from the floor, coming up, slamming that ball, being aware of good posture.